What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on, peoples? How's everybody doing tonight? What is going on? Settle down, Vader. There was one person in here, and now I'm by myself. Where'd everybody go? Where's everybody at tonight? You stop chewing on it. I guess nobody wants to hang out with Dave no more. Dark Side Fridays. Are you chewing on a bone? What are you chewing on? I thought you were chewing on a chair. Well, I'll stay on here for a few minutes, and if nobody comes in, I'll just click this bitch off. Nobody's in here. Time change got everybody all fucked up. So how's everybody doing tonight? What's going on? It says I got one person in here. Who's the magic person? Who is in here? What's up, Joseph? How's it going, man? What's going on, man? Everything good with you? I can't complain. I dodged a bullet this week. I'm doing pretty good now. So I can't complain. Can't complain. I'm just waiting for a few more people to get in here. I don't know, the time change got everybody all screwed up, or what's going on? What have you been up to, Joseph? Anything? I got another black warble coming, female. From a kennel I got one of my dogs. I had a dog and I had to give the dog back because it had prolapse. Dropped the litter. Oh, look at that. 6 males, 4 females. Look at that. That's good. I don't have any litters now. I ain't got nothing going on, man. Nothing. Stop, Vader. Vader, will you stop trying to... Here, look, watch out. Vader's sitting here growling at the puppy. I got Maggie's ears done yesterday, and they look good. And she's come completely out of her coma back to satanic status now. She's beating the shit out of Vader on a regular basis. So, and taking care of some personal shit, and now I'm getting ready to all gas, no brakes, man. Getting ready to roll now. I get my RV out of the shop, and oh man, she just earlier. I just did a short. She's beating the shit out of him, man. She's like a little piranha, man. She ain't no joke. She's thick too, man. This puppy weighs like almost 20 pounds already. She weighs almost 20 pounds. I don't think she's even going to be an XL. She looks like she's small, man. She could be like a standard or, you know, a small standard. I mean, I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll see. She's thick, man. She is no joke. The one time I'm on time here, and then now somebody else came in. Okay, there we go. Somebody else just showed up. Made a time difference. Got everybody all screwed up a little bit. Here. Try to make sure they don't fight over the bones. Maggie's ears look good, man. She did a good job. She usually always does a good job, but they look really good. Oh, shit, man. Got 3 people in here now. What's going on, everybody? Got 3 people in here. We got what's up, Shane Phelps? What's going on, man? What is going on? Yeah, so like I said, I got that black warble female coming. She'll be here in about 2 weeks, week or 2 weeks. And it's a replacement for Bella, the fawn one with the black mask that I had the prolapse. She was like 7 months old, and she had that really bad prolapse. I sent her back to the breeder. I was like, I mean, the prolapse was like the size of a softball. I was like, I can't deal with this shit. So I sent her back. And I didn't think I was even going to get a replacement, you know? And then she hit me up the other day, said, I got a litter. Pick which one you want. I was like, all right. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with her. I mean, I'm going to breed her, you know, keep her a breeder, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep her here or if I'm going to let my boy Skits, have her as a pet, and then we'll just split the first litter, and I'll get my puppy out of that, and then because I got a lot of dogs here right now, so I don't have to have that bitch here now. It's not like I need another dog to train. I'm trading Maggie, you know, so I might just send her over there. I don't know. I got to see what I'm going to do. I'm up in the air about it. I mean, either way, she's in good hands. I know that. I just don't know what I want to do yet. I don't want 23 dogs like I had before. I can tell you that. It's just too much, man. It's a grind. It's a grind with the dogs I got now. You know, you got 12, 13 dogs. That's a lot of fucking dogs, man. You know? And I don't really have the acreage and shit to have that kind of dogs. You know what I mean? So it's like, I might just chill out. You know, I'm not worried about being number one or all that horse shit. I just want to produce good stuff when I do produce it. Will you stop chewing on the goddamn chair? Come here. Bite me, you fat bitch. All right, look at this goddamn beast. This fucking dog's heavy, man. Look at the size of this puppy, man. Look at this puppy, man. She's like 20 pounds. She's huge, man. She's eating good too, boy. She is huge. I mean, like when I say huge, like dense-wise, like, you know, like, I mean heavy, man. She was 17 pounds. I took her to the vet because she was sick. And it wasn't nothing major. It was just, She had a little coccidia. I took care of that. But she was 17 pounds then. She had to gain a couple pounds since she's been in the vet. I mean, she's fucking heavy. Good girl. Good girl. She's like, I want to get down and play, goddammit. Look at her. What's up, William? Yeah, man, she's heavy, bro. She's a hellraiser too, boy. When she gets on a tear, look. Watch. Fucking dog's crazy. You hear her? She crazy, man. All right, settle down. Be a good boy. All right, Vader, don't knock the goddamn computer over. So I'm getting ready to go to the shows. Damn, what the fuck are you doing? I'm getting ready to go to the shows. I got a whole bunch of shows lined up. Some of them are fun shows. Some of them are just, like 4 of them are sanctioned. I think 2 fun shows and 4 sanctioned shows. So I'm going to be out there. See what I mean? This is all the time, man. All the time until she gets tired. They go at it, man. I mean, they go at it. She ain't scared of him. She don't give a shit. And she goes at him, boy. Grabs his neck. Shit is fucking hilarious. Funny, man. I tell you, I seem like I'm in a good mood. I'm really not. I had a friend of mine that died on February 28th. And the funeral's tomorrow. So that kind of really kicked me in the nuts. You know, I've known the guy for like 45 years. So I was like, I was pretty close to him, you know, when I was younger. And I spent most of my time at his house because I couldn't stay at my house because my mom was always drunk and acting crazy and shit. So, yeah, it's like, it was a real kick in the nuts, man. It's like, it really hit home, you know. And then, I don't know, the kids, I was friends with his son. And, you know, we were friends when we were younger and stuff. But the older we got, the less he would give a shit about keeping in touch with me and stuff. You know, it's like, you know, some people, you know how they are. He's like a real introvert kind of guy, you know. Like, hear the shit. But they're yo! God damn. What sucks is they're having a private service, which, I mean, do what you want, but I mean, he was like my second father, and I can't even go to the service. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. You know, so I'm saying, man, you can know people all your life and it still don't mean shit, man. You can be friends with somebody, you can know somebody for years, and in the end, it still don't mean shit. It don't mean shit, man. People just treat me like another motherfucker on the street. You know what I mean? So I just sucked it up. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I'm not gonna go up there if I can't, you know, pay my respects or whatever. Kind of bummed out about it, but I gotta focus on what I'm doing here and take care of my family and my dogs and what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do. But I just thanks, William. I appreciate it. I just find people are fucked up, man. You know, really. Think about it. You know somebody all your life, or you went to school with somebody, you know them for 20 years, and they don't give you the time of day. Don't you think that's fucked up? Especially if you were close to them. Like, that don't make no sense to me. It's just like, maybe I'm fucking stupid. I don't know. You know, that's just a lack of respect. You know what I mean? That's just fucked up. That's just my opinion. I could be just fucking being pussy about it, but you know, I just think it's fucked up. You know what I mean? So, as far as dogs go, um, nobody's in heat yet. I still got this one female here with no papers. If somebody wants, if you know anybody wants a nice female for a pet, she's not fixed. I mean, you can breed her, but I don't have no papers because the guy never gave you the papers. Because he was supposed to take the dog back, and he never took the dog back because he's a fucking punk ass bitch. You know what I mean? And I hope he's watching. I hope he heard that because that's fucking truth. You know, stuck me with the dog, got no fucking papers. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You know, but it's all good. I'll find her a home. If I don't, she'll stay here for now. I mean, I'm not going to throw the dog in the fucking street. You know what I mean? Yeah, Joseph, I hope so too, man. If she don't prolapse, we'll be fine. I can AI her. I can get, you know, semen from him and do it the regular AI. The problem is not getting semen from him. The problem is the prolapse for these females. You know, it's like constant. Like I've had fucking 3 females that all did it. It's like, when do I get one that doesn't do it? You know, I mean, this shit's getting old, and this breed is prone for it. You know. And it really sucks when you fall in love with a breed, and then you have, it's like people that love English bulldogs, they gotta go through a bunch of bullshit. And you gotta go through all that shit. It's a pain in the ass, man. It's really a pain in the ass. I mean, that bitch I got outside is fire, man. If I get her bred to him, man, you don't even want to know what the fuck's coming there, boy. Them puppies gonna be fucking amazing. Because they're gonna move like her, but they're gonna be boned up like him. And that shit's gonna be like Power Stroke Diesel, man. That is going to be no joke. I'm going to try one more time to breed this bitch. I'm going to try one more time because I just, every time I look at her, I say, I can't give up. I'm going to just take him to the fucking repro vet and say, here, keep him for a fucking week and do what you got to do. I don't want to know nothing about it. I don't give a fuck what her levels are. Just make it happen. I don't care. Not that I can't do it, but it's beyond, you know, with the prolapse and everything, it's a little beyond my pay grade. So, let professional, you know, I do plumbing, okay? I got that shit locked down. I ain't got this shit locked in. Like regular AI I can do and all that, but when you got prolapse, you got to go around it. I don't want to get involved in all that shit. My luck, I'll damn rupture something or do something stupid. I'd rather just get it done. Some things are better just to be paid for and get done. You know what I mean? It's truth. You know? Everybody's like, oh, you can do it yourself. I don't want to do everything my fucking self. I got enough to fucking do. I got to delegate. I got enough to do. I run a fucking 2 businesses. You know what I'm saying? Really 3 because I build guitars too, and I haven't done that in a year because I ain't had no time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like I don't want to do anything else. I got enough going on. You know what I mean? But I want to get try and get Sasha pregnant. You know, and have a litter, and then keep something from that, and then, you know, I'll breed this female that's coming as well when she's ready. Stop. But I'm not sure where I'm going to keep that female. The black female is coming. I'm not sure what we're going to do with her yet. I might let Skits take her. I don't know. Will you fucking stop, dude? One thing about warbles, man, they lick everything and everyone and everything. They'll lick their nuts, then they'll lick the fucking wall, then they'll lick this, then they lick that. All you hear, that's all you hear all fucking day long. So if you can't deal with that, if you can't deal with that in the drool, don't get them. Then they shake their head and the fucking drool goes all over the wall. You just painted. I just painted this whole bedroom. This wall here is all fucked up already. I got to paint it like once a month. It's crazy. But yeah, I got a lot of people want black Warble puppies. Black's in demand right now. Everybody's bitching about the black, saying, "Oh, the black's not real Warble." Man, fuck you, man. I'm so sick of hearing that. They squashed that black Warble shit years back. You know, if you don't like black ones, don't fucking get a black one. Doesn't mean I gotta like it. Don't mean I gotta like brown ones because you like, you know, or if I got a black one and you know you're saying, "Oh, well, black one's not real." Well, whatever you want to call it, bro. You know, I know what I got. I don't really give a shit. I mean, how many times have you seen if you go into the Warble forums, people say, "Well, I got 2 brown dogs and they had jet black dogs." There you go. Hear this bitch? She's crazy, man. She's crazy. She don't stop. She'll do this shit for an hour and then she'll go in and pass out for 4 hours. Crazy dog. But so I got, like I said, I got that one female coming. Then I'm gonna be breeding Aries back to blue soon, and I'm gonna breed Sandy again. But I'm not sure who. I got a couple options. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use yet. I gotta figure that out. What I want to do with her. I'm not sure yet. Hey, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here, crazy girl. Come here. She don't want me to pick her up. She wants to. I was trying to pick her up. Yeah, well, whatever I go with Sandy, man, basically, whatever I go with Sandy is going to be, you know, big dome, heavy boned, and not too tall. So whether it's extreme standard, you know what? I know a dog that's local that I could take her to. I might try him because he's really nice. I might try him possibly, but we'll see. Yeah, I got a dog here in South Carolina, about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. I think he's a standard, but he's an extreme standard. But he's correct. And he got tight feet. I mean, front straight. I'm not sure if he's champed out yet, but he's produced a lot of nice dogs. I've already seen 3 or 4 of his litters, so it's like his productions are good. You know, don't always have to be a big name dog, man. I'm not, you know, I don't give a fuck about the name. The name don't mean shit to me if the fucking dog's feet are like this. You know, I want just clean, correct dogs. I'm not, you know, with decent pedigrees. I'm not really hung up on the pedigree. I'm not really hung up on, you know, on the names or the kennels. So look at her stalking them back there. Crazy. Not too many people in here tonight, man. I guess people don't like me no more. Yeah, somebody else just came in. Oh my God, man. This is what I go through every night. Every night right before she goes to bed. Hear this shit? Crazy. It's like a sparring match. What you doing, goofball? What you doing? Now you're going to hide from the camera? Oh, she's a pistol. How much you want to bet she's going to be the female when I try to breed her? She's going to try and tear the male up all the time. She's going to have to put her in a harness. You have to put her in a stand. Just do an AI on her. You have to put her in a stand and shackle her. She's going to be one of them dogs. Joseph's saying a lot of these dogs out here with the big names attached do some fire stuff. Yeah, man, there's some nice dogs out here. There's a lot of sleepers out here, man. My Borbol is one of them. Wait till I go to the show with this dog. I'm going when I take him to Bucella and I take him to Beast of the East and shit. You know, because they're gonna have a Borbol class up there. They're doing a Borbol. They're trying to get Borbols and presses and shit up there. Wait till you see this dog. Because there's a lot of nice Borbols out there, but they're not as big. Like, they're big. They're like 160, 170, which is still a huge dog. And I'm not caught up on size. I'm just saying this was by act. This just happened. I mean, I wasn't trying to make him grow any bigger. I mean, I think he's too big. I mean, this dog's 201 pounds. He got to be 30 inches tall, 29, 30 inches tall. I mean, he's tall as this goddamn computer desk. And I think this is 29 inches tall. I think he's an inch above this. He's probably 30 inches. He's a monster. I mean, he's huge. But he's proportioned well. He's balanced. And he's not fat. You know, it's like I say, he's 200 pounds, but he's not fat. I'm telling you, you can see his ribs. He trots. I mean, he's in shape. He's not like he's, you know, got a big gut and he walks around a block and is ready to pass out. He's not like that. I mean, this dog, the 200-pound dog, right? If I take him out in the yard right now, put him on video, and start messing with him, I seen him the other day. He jumped up in the air and did a 180 in the air. 200-pound dog. Jumped like 2 feet in the air and did a 180, spun around. I was like, holy shit. I was like, man, if he had hit me, he would knock me the hell over. So don't get it twisted. He ain't no couch potato. Like, watch this. Watch him, Vader. Watch him. Listen. Hustle. Hustle. Watch him, buddy. Go boy. Listen. Listen. Watch him. Hustle. Go boy. Easy. 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 Knock you the fuck out. Don't fuck with me, boy. Know your place, bitch. See, I talk to my dogs. I don't baby my dogs. I let them know who the fucking alpha is in this bitch. He started acting up with me. I just get him in the headlock. Like, look, fucking in the drill, boy. That's one thing. That's one thing I want to touch on right now. You know, people buy these dogs, Borbols, presses, Connie Corsos, because there's this guy on YouTube, man. It's always bitching about Connie Corsos, right? He's a trainer, so-called trainer, and he might know his shit, but I'm telling you right now, this guy, to me, is a fucking retard. He's always bitching about the Connie Corsos, right? Oh, you shouldn't get one, you shouldn't get one, right? I've had all these big breeds. I've never had nobody get bit. I've never gotten bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy just don't know what he's talking about. Then he was talking about the Borbols. He didn't even have the history on the Borbols right. I'm like, come on, man. If you're going to talk shit on YouTube, especially, I mean, we all know this. If you're going to talk and say something on here, you better know what the fuck you're talking about. Because if you don't, everybody's going to let you know. So you better know what the fuck you're talking about. Period. You know? I talk about only what I know what I'm talking about. Like, you don't hear me talking about fucking Frenchies. I don't even think about a Frenchie. You know what I mean? I mean, I know a little bit, but not enough to get into it. You know, especially when the genetics of the Frenchies, fuck that. I don't have no clue. Isabella to a fucking platinum times 2 times the fucking moon. Nah, I don't know nothing about that shit. You know, but when you come to Borbols or bullies, you know, XLs, pockets. You know, I'm not even really great on the standards yet. Like, I don't even know the bloodlines on the standard bulls yet because I haven't been in that class. You know, I know the pockets real well, and I know the XL, but I don't know, you know, standards. I'll probably get to standards eventually. You know, like this female I have here that I showed you, the puppy Maggie. her grandfather is Grand Champion Dooley, which he's an XL. He's like a smaller XL, but he's jet black. That's her father or her grandfather. So you've got in her pedigree is Phenom, Saki Bomb, Grand Champion Dooley, and what else? Something else. I'm having a brain fart. So we got Saki Bomb, Phenom, Grand Champion Dooley, something else in there. I can't remember what the hell it is right now, but so it's a mixture, But I'm happy with her. I think she's going to turn out real good. I'm a little worried about she got a little too much fire and a temperament, which might be coming. Oh, Techno, Grand Champion Techno. See, fucking had a brain fart. Yeah, Grand Champion Techno. So you got Maggie. But anyway, there's a dog down here, like I said, about 2 hours from me called Big Floyd. I think Favo Bullies has him. He's a pretty nice dog. So I could use him if I want, probably. I'm not sure if he closed though. I know he was going to close them off though. I don't know, he would be closed now. I mean, I'd be able to use them. Get him, buddy. Watch him. He hears the dogs barking out. Man, you guys are noisy tonight. Jesus Christ. I want to take her to something that's wide-chested, heavy bone, big head. All right, it's enough. It's okay. It's all right, brother. Relax. Hey, it's okay. Relax. No, her temperament. I'm just saying, she's just got a lot of fire, so I gotta control that. I gotta let her know as she grows older, what she can and cannot do. Put her in check. You know what I mean? I don't want to. She's young yet, so she's not 4 months old. But once she becomes like 4 months old, that's when I start the doggy boot camp. So 4 months old, that's when I start getting them on the leash and I start checking them. Yo, chill the fuck out. Come here, bitch. Man, she's heavy. Come on, Vader, get the fuck out of here. Her ears are done real nice. She's big, boy. With a bone. I'm just not going to let her get out of control. I don't let my dogs get wild. Like, I'm letting her have her fun now, but once 4 months old hits, we start the leash training, all the commands. I mean, I'm already stacking her now. I'm doing the stack training now, but as far as obedience and shit, and I let her get away with a little bit now, but not too much. I don't let nobody run this place but me. Like, when it comes to the dogs, because some of these dogs are hard, man. They can get crazy. I've done Rottweilers. I've done a lot of breeds that could really, hurt somebody. So it's like Vader. If Vader goes to the show and he don't listen, I'm gonna have the right collar on him. Like I'm gonna have, you got the show lead, but I'm gonna have, like a backup lead. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't listen, I'm going to take 2 steps back and I'm going to spin his ass around with that collar. When I correct the dog, I only correct him one time. But when I correct him, that bitch is going to look at me when I'm done because he's going to be like, Arr! He's going to look at me like that because he's going to feel it. He ain't going to be like, come on. No, it's 1, 2, boom. One good correction. That's it. Then you should get eye contact. Then once you get the eye contact, then you praise him, good boy, and do your thing. Eye contact's important. But I don't put up with that. I don't do that little dainty walking down the street. They pull, you yank it back a little bit. Pull. No, I spin their ass around. I make sure they know where they belong. Their shoulder blade belongs on my left leg. That's where they belong. It's not a democracy. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody in your house, just like if you have a big dog like this, everybody in your house has to be alpha over that dog. Otherwise, you're going to have problems. You know what I'm saying? Like Linda is alpha over Vader. He won't mess with her. He knows not to try her. So it's just simple dog psychology, man. So problem is people get, oh man, I'm gonna go get me a Cane Corso. Well, it's Connie Corso, not Cane Corso. Okay. You know, they get these dogs, they put them in the backyard for a year, and then they try to take the dog for a walk, and the dog's trying to kill everybody on the street. That's not how you do it. You start them. What are you doing? You start them at like 4 months old on on leash training every day, consistent. You know what I'm saying? You start them off, and a lot of people use the choker chains, right? You can use them, but one of the best ones I used back in the day, you ever see that mountain rope? Stuff used for like mountain climbing. Using that as a choker, using that type of choker, the hair doesn't get stuck in the rings, unless you get a fur saver, like from Germany, like like the brass fur savers. But the other chokers will rip hair out of their neck, so it causes a lot of pain. Whereas the other one's just a stiff correction; it doesn't cause pain, because of what it's made out of. But it still knocks them, like corrects them. So, you do that. You start off. Then I start doing left circle, right circle, figure eights, down stays, sit stays, recall. Then I'll get a long line. I'll put them on a 30, 40-foot check cord, long down stay, all that shit. Just do it in steps. It's just a regular choker, William, but it's made out of like mountain climbing rope. It's like a rope collar, but it's a choker. So it's got 2 metal rings on it, and then it has the rope on it, and you can make it, you slide it through, make a choker out of it. But it's like, it's that thick stuff, the mountain, and it's a lot better than the smaller, the ones you see in all the stores, the cheap ones, with the little links. Those little links, when you yank, the hair gets caught in there and rips out of their neck sometimes, and it causes them pain. And then they don't like that, and it gives them a different reaction to your correction. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to use those things. And then you ever see those like flexi leads, like a 30-foot retractable lead? You can use those as a training tool instead of having a cord where you got to roll it up and all that shit. Fuck that. Get one of them flexi giants. It's 30 feet long. I tell my dog release. That means the dog can go out to the end of the leash. He goes 30 feet in front of me, right? So he goes out 30 feet in front of me. Then I say here, which is come in German, okay? So I say here, right? Dog comes back to me. As he comes, it retracts. So I don't have to roll it up and all that horse shit. Then when he gets in front of me, I tell him Fuß. He goes around, left side, sit. Boom. That's it. The only thing is, if you're going to show your dog, teaching them to sit sometimes is a problem, because once you teach them to sit, now they want to sit all the time. They think they're supposed to do it every time. So like some of my show dogs, I don't make them sit a lot because I want them to stand. So when I say stack, I want them to stack. I don't want them sitting down, like Little Rock. I haven't even taught him to sit yet, and he sits all the time. So it's a real pain in the ass, because he's getting ready to go in the ring. So I got to get him on a stack box, got to bait him. Will you stop licking her ears, bro? Vader's licking her ears. He's like, oh, you're hurt. Let me heal you up. Like I said, before I did show and all that, I did obedience work. That was what I started with. And my first obedience dog was a Rottweiler. And I could put that dog in a 500-yard downstay. I would take him to this lake, right? This field, I'm telling you, it was like 4 football fields. I put them all the way down. I tell them, Platz, right? I said, Bleib. I walk all the way, and recall me come running. Come right to me. I mean, I had him on point, man. Hey, no. But you know what that all comes down to, man? It comes down to putting the time in. You know, like these days, it's hard for me to get time to spend the time I want to put into my dogs right now because I got to do the plumbing too, you know? Shut up. You know, but when I can put the time in, the dogs come out good, you know? So it's consistency, repetition, and you need time is what it comes down to. You got to have the time to do it. So I'm saying, if you work 90 hours a week, what the fuck are you going to get a big dog for? Why are you going to get a dog anyway? If you can't do nothing with it, we can do it. You know what I mean? Like, to me, you say, you probably look at all these dogs here, but these dogs get time. I let them out as a pack. I'll pet each one, give everybody so much time, you know? When I go to put them back in the kennel, everybody gets so much time. I mean, I strategically have it, you know? They'll go in the kennel, single file, and they'll turn around and wait for me to pet them. And I'll pet them, I'll talk to them for a minute, then I go to the next one, then I go to the next one, then I go to the next one. You did that with your imported German Shepherd. What did you do? What did you do, William? Tell me. What you doing, Maggie? Come here. What's the matter? Good girl. Now she's starting to calm down. She had obedience. Okay. Well, I would hope so, because I mean, the imported Shepherd's got a shitload of drive. You don't channel that drive, you're going to find out because it's going to be destructive house behavior, biting people. You know, it's going to go bad for you real quick. You know, you get a Czech Shepherd, you get a Dutch Shepherd. You know, you get any of that shit, and you don't channel that drive, you got problems, man. Yeah. Yeah, you found out. See, she was biting my finger, right? I just pressed her tongue down with my thumb. She found out. Don't bite my don't bite my hand. Now she's sitting there like, what happened? What did I do? Calm down. You got to control your dog, man. It's like you go to these dog parks, right? That's the worst place to take a dog because everybody there is a fucking trainer, right? Everybody knows everything there. Stop. You know, everybody thinks they know everything, and that results in dog fights and stitches and a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't even go to a dog park. I won't go to a dog park. I refuse to go. It's not because I can't control my dog. Yeah, I like the Czech Shepherds. I like the Czech Shepherds and East German DDR shit. But I like the Czech Shepherds a lot. You know, the nice sables they make over there. Yeah. But them dog parks can be a disaster. You know, we talked about Connie Corsos before. Well, I had a Connie Corso. I took him there as like a 10-week-old puppy, 12-week-old, because he had all the shots and everything. And, you know, I had him away from everybody else on purpose. This guy lets his 2 Malamutes come over and start mauling on my puppy. So I got up and I picked the dog up and left. You know, I mean, there's people, they got Dobermans or Rottweilers. It's a macho thing. Everybody's like, oh, my dog's tougher than yours. Do you really want to find out? I mean, that's fucking stupid. Because let me tell you something. This Boerboel here will fucking kill your dog. If he has to. He will fucking kill your dog dead. Okay? Because I've seen it happen in my own fucking yard where a dog went at him and he come around, he had blood dripping out of his fucking mouth, dude. He fucked him up. And you know who that was? Kobe. Kobe got his ass handed to him. Kobe thought he was a tough guy, started some shit, and he found out. Just like that bitch Sasha, that poor boy out there. You don't want to fuck with that dog. She's not nasty like for no reason, but if she's pushed, nah, you don't want to go that route. I'll tell you right now. That's she a real one. Your female comes up and starts some shit with that dog, she going home in a box. I'm telling you right now. And that's not me being macho. I'm just telling you that's the way she is. You know, Vader's a little more like he'll defend himself and then he'll stop. She don't stop. She wants to kill. Yeah, but I'm talking, that was like 20 years ago, bro. Not now. That was when I was a young dude. That was when I first started getting into dogs, like started doing heavy obedience work. Yeah, I don't go. I've been at a dog park in probably 15 years, maybe longer. I think the last time I went to a dog park was the mid 90s, 95 or some shit. I don't take my dogs anywhere except like I'll take them to Home Depot and stuff like that. The ones that, you know, because my dogs are good with people. So I'll never put a dog in a situation that it can't handle. Like if I know my dog is a nipper or something, or a possibility of something happening, I'm not taking the dog there. It's like if I take my dog, say I go to these shows, right? And Vader acts like an asshole, that's the last show he's going to. Unless I can get it under control. If I take him to the show and he's trying to kill everybody, I'm not going to bring him back to another show. It's fucking stupid. I know that's not what's going to happen, but because I've already had him out and he was fine. So, like her, like you see how she's acting up. If she starts acting crazy at a show or something, I can't have that. You know, every dog is different. You have to just work with each dog and find out what their strength and what their weakness is and work on it. I mean, the main thing is when they're puppies, get them out. Just take them everywhere. Take them Home Depot. Take them in the car for a ride. Take them to the park, not the dog park, just the park. You know, you know what I used to do? I used to take my dog. There was a strip, like a shopping center, 2 blocks from my house. My Rottweilers, I would take them, and there was like big poles, and I would weave them in and out of the poles while people were coming in and out of the stores, using it as a distraction and make them heel. I would do that, and I make them do downstays and sit stays at the shopping center, you know, because they got all that noise and distraction, and that's how I did it. You know, that's what I did. You know, it's easy to make your dog listen to you when you're the only one there, but will he listen to you when you throw a bunch of tennis balls that way? You know what I'm saying? Did you ever see Marlon Grennan when he's training on his show? He takes the fucking bag or the big thing of tennis balls and throws them all over, and the dog stays there. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? The dog has to be socialized. The dog has to be able to handle distractions. The dog has to be able to handle different scenarios and pressure. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dogs you see they're passing out at these shows are just anxiety because they've never been to the fucking show. They're like, what the fuck is this shit? They're like, what are we doing here? You know? Then there's other dogs that are there cool as a cucumber because they're doing it day in or every weekend. You know, it's all relative. What you put in is what you get out, man, with a dog. If you don't put the time in, you ain't getting nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the work in. Got to put work in for the show, for stacking them, for obedience, for just common everyday life. You know, if you don't do that, you're going to have a fucking problem child. And then you got a lawsuit waiting for you. Because a dog weighs 200 pounds, he's got a 700-pound bite pressure, and he crushes some guy's arm, you're going to lose your house. That's what's going to happen. You're going to lose your house or your bank account or whatever. You know, you gotta, if you're going to do the dog thing, you got to do it right. You know, it's like, I mean, I know, like when I was doing the Rottweilers, I'd have people calling me up and be, yo, man, I want a Rottweiler. They can't even say the name of the dog right. He's like, can he bite people? As soon as I hear that, I hang up. I don't even want to talk to you because I don't want to put my dog in that position. These are like my kids. You know what I'm saying? So when I raise these puppies, yeah, they're going to your house, but still, I still got a tie to them. So I don't want them to die. It's like when that chocolate try and that other puppy that those guys bought and that they died. I was upset. I was upset. That shit sucked. I was pissed. And they had at least two, I think maybe three. I think they had 3 shots in them before they left because they were older. How are you going to get parvo when you got 3 sets of 10-way shots in you? I don't know. It won't make any sense to me. But who knows? Could be bullshit. They could have fucking hustled me for all I know. Who knows? These days, you never know what the hell anybody's going to do anymore. People will tell you anything to get anything from you. And I just try to do people right. I try to do the right thing. That's all I do. If they got over on me, then they got over on me. Whatever. At least I know in my head, I did right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he sent me proof. He sent me paperwork, but I still don't believe it. I just don't see how they could get fucking parvo after having been inoculated that much and wormed that much. I just don't understand it. I've had puppies left here with only 1 shot in them and never died. So that don't make sense to me. Showtime for the Dark Side camp soon. Yeah, Joseph, I'm getting ready to turn it up, man. I got to get a hold of James Cooper because James Cooper, I'm going to have him make hoodies. I'm getting fucking sweatsuits made, all that shit. Then I got to get a hold of him for that. Oh, he's got to do my my canopy and all that shit too for the shows and my backdrop. So I got to get that done. So right there, you're talking about $2,000 worth of shit or more. Cost to do this shit, man. This shit ain't free. You figure if you get those side curtains, those side roll up things, they're like them fucking shades that you pull down, but they're in the metal things. So you got 2 of those. You got the actual square 10x10 canopy, your backdrop, and your table cover. It's $1,400 all day, at least. When did the shows start? There's a fun show next weekend I'm going to that's right here in Gastonia, North Carolina. There's another one in Pineville coming up, North Carolina. I'm going to that one. They're just fun shows, meet and greets. Actual sanctioned shows, I'm going to Bucella 3. I am going to Beast of the East, still in business, September 14th. I am going to Carolina Bully Bash. That's ABKC show. I'm going to that. That's in May. I don't know exactly. I think it's 18th. I'm not sure. I've got all this written down because there's so many damn shows. I can't keep track of all this shit. I have to write it down. I can't remember anything. But there's like seven or 8 shows between now and September. Between fun shows and sanction. Some of them are USBR, some of them are ABKC. So that's another thing I've had to do with my dogs is get all my dogs dual registered. So I'm working on getting that done. Make sure all my dogs are USBR registered, ABKC registered, and if I want to go BRC, I can do that too. So all it takes is money, man. It's all it takes. You got enough money, you can do whatever you want. But I just spent a shitload of money, so. Where do you live, William? Where do you live at? When I'm going to go to a show, I'm going to put a video out. You're in Kentucky, okay? So I'll put a video out prior to and say, look, I'm going to be at this show. If you want to come out and hang out, whatever. Like for Beast of the East, I got a VIP booth, right? So I'm allowed to have 4 people at that booth. I think 4 people, 4 dogs. and I got like all my food paid for. Like it was a package. I just got the whole fucking package. What I'm looking to do, though, really, one of the things I really want to do, I will be there next year, is I'm going to go to Rumble in the Jungle. So next March, is it March 8th? I think it is. New York to Pennsylvania. Yeah, well, Beast of the East is going to be in York, Pennsylvania. That's where that's going to be at. Trying to see if there's anything as far as Kentucky. I don't think there's. Oh, and there's there's a ladies show. I mean, you don't have to be a lady to go to it, but I mean, it's like representing the ladies and supporting all the female breeders and so forth. That's in Georgia. I'll probably go to that one too. That's only like 3 hours away. So I'm probably going to go to that one too. So working on it, man. And then once I'll get in a rhythm, and as each year the shows, every line shows up. Oh, shit, I'm tired. When everybody lines their shows up, I'll make my schedule, and I'll have the RV. So, and I'm actually redoing and modernizing inside of my RV. I'm putting a Starlink in it, so I'm basically gonna have a satellite dish cable on it. So if I'm driving down the road, I can watch TV. I'll put a flat screen TV in it. I'm probably gonna take the one sleeper sofa out, because there's a bed in the back. There's a queen size bed in the back. Then there's a table and like a booth, like 4 people can sit there. There's a recliner up behind the passenger's seat. Then you have the 2 seats in the front, drivers and passengers. There's a lot of room in it. What I'm thinking about doing is taking that sofa out, and I'm going to put 4 crates in a line. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way all the dogs are secure. But I'm going to remodel it to make it basically a dog show vehicle. But I don't want to remodel it so much that I can't use it for anything else. You follow? So, but yeah, there's a lot of shows coming up, and when I'm going to definitely go to one, I'll put it out there ahead of time on the channel, so you guys will know. And because I'm going to start showing these 2 Aries pups I got out here. Maggie's not old enough yet. I'm working with them. Little Rock, Troy, those 4 right now. I'm not really going to worry about Blue, showing Blue, because she's probably be bred soon. So I married a girl. She dragged me to Kentucky. Well, maybe she's one of them good Kentucky girls then, William. You know what I mean? I mean, I tell you, I moved down here like 8 years ago, and I came down here with my ex. My daughter's down here, and we get along. We're still friends and everything, but we can't be together. And I did the date thing and all that shit. Different girl every day of the week for a little while. Trying to figure out who's who and all that. And that shit gets old, man. You don't want to do that shit. Finally, I met one, and we just kept hanging out. And I tell you, the best thing ever happened to me. I mean, she legitimately cares about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no bullshit. Like, she is there for me no matter what. And I gotta man up, and I gotta take care of her ass and buy her a fucking house and hook her up. I mean, she's got me out of more shit than I care to talk about. I mean, my ex would never done it. She would have let me go to jail. She would have fucking let me do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, straight up. Put it this way. I could have went to jail this week, right? I just paid $5,000 to stay out of jail. Okay? She helped me get that money together. Nobody else would have helped me do that. And you say, why are you talking about your personal shit on here? Because I'm an open book, because I ain't got nothing to hide. What the fuck am I hiding? It was just for fucking child support bullshit. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even child support shit for people. These kids are grown. This is like arrearages from fucking 15 years ago. But like you guys have, like I've told you guys before, I've been having a hard time. The plumbing business took a hit when the Google did me dirty with that page thing. So I haven't been able to pay like I normally do. So they came after me, and it is what it is. But, she's the only one that gives a shit about me. I'm telling you straight up. I mean, even close friends of mine that I think are friends of mine. Let me tell you something. You think you got friends? You think they're close friends of yours? Call them at 3 o'clock in the morning and see if they'll come help you do something. I guarantee they wouldn't get out of fucking bed. I'm just being real with you. You know me, I'm not going to sit here fucking play, bullshit. You know what I mean? You find out who your friends are, just like the song says. You find out who your fucking friends are. Straight up. She is the only daughter. We moved down to Kentucky to help her parents who were old. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's funny. William, Linda's the same way. She's the only daughter, right? Her brother lives in Georgia, right? And she's here stuck in taking care of her parents, and he don't come up and help her do shit. So we do it. We take care of her parents. I don't mind I'll do anything for them. I mean, I don't give a shit. I put a new tub surround in for them. Fix a water heater. If they need something, I get it. And they've helped me too. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. You don't find that much anymore. You don't find that, like, people that legitimately care about you anymore. That the world ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You find somebody that really gives a shit about you, you better fucking hold on to them, man. Because I tell you right now, I got people I know for 45 fucking years that don't care about me anymore. That I thought we were tight. I don't hear, they don't call me. They don't say shit. And you can tell I get a little pissed off about it because it's bullshit. I'm big on loyalty, and you hear these dog people about the loyalty all the time, right? You hear Danny talk about loyalty all the time. Well, I'm that guy. You hook me up, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to hook you up. It's like Skits, right? He's a breeder. He hooked me up. I'm going to take care of him. Straight up. He's my brother. That's what we do. We take care of each other. But don't tell me you're my fucking brother and then never call me, never even find out if I'm all right. But I'm your brother? Come on, man. That dog won't hunt. That's bullshit, dude. Hey, Newt. I'm gonna get off of here, guys, but I'm just keeping it real, man. You know what I mean? There's not that many, a lot of fake fucks out here. And I ain't about that bullshit. If I find out you're fake or I think you're fake, I eliminate you from my universe. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a shit. You got $1 million. You could be the owner of Bossy Kennels. If you treat me like shit, I don't want to talk to you. Cut it out. And that's just the way it is. If you want to get treated right, you got to treat people right. You know what I'm saying? It's like Danny's got that big show coming up. If he needs anything, I'll hook him up. Do what I can to help him out. But you guys have a good week. And I'll talk to y'all later. And have a good one. Stay out of trouble. Peace.